So let's find out the inverse to this. A is quite evidently an upper triangle with all the diagonal entries of 1, so it's invertible. And its inverse will also be an upper triangle. So A to the minus 1 would be 1, 0, 0, A, B, C, 1, 1, 0. That's the inverse for this. And this is kind of like a general thing that we're going to apply, because these A, B's and C's later on we're going to use to substitute to find out what the inverse of this is. We now know, you should know this formula, that A dot A minus 1 equals I. So let's do that. If we take 1, 0, 0, RS, 1, T, 0, 1, we'll get 1, A, B, 0, 1, C, 0, 0, 1. I'm not going to write this out in full. I have another video on how to multiply these across. So you're going to get 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. And here you're going to get R plus A, S plus R, C plus B. And then here you're going to get T plus C. So that's this is what is I here. So if we now want to find out which is equal to I3, this is going to be equatable to I3, which is our general rule of what a diagonal matrix looks like, which is this. So we set corresponding entries to being equal to one another. So this multiplied with each other, this is then equal to this. And we match each corresponding entry. So these are the ones that we're interested in. And this is equal to 0, this is equal to 0, this is equal to 0. So you're going to have R plus A, which equals 0, S plus RC plus B is equal to 0, and T plus C is equal to 0. So we now know from here, R equals, well, I mean, we could do A equals minus R. This is quite simple. We know that this is going to be C equals minus T. And then this, if we rearrange it, is going to be B equals minus S plus RT. So let's now, we've got our A, B, and C. So we can now plug that in to here, which is the inverse of that. Because we've obviously picked these random letters. They could be anything they want. We need them back into R, S, and T, which is what our initial question was asking us for. So this would then become A to the minus 1. Look how big that is. Jeez. 0, 0, 1, 0. Do you see how I'm doing all the we don't care yet first? You know, build suspense. Minus R. A is minus R. B is minus RT plus S. And this is minus T. So we have now done the inverse of this. And it's this. Simple.